Harpy eagle, the apex hunter of the rainforest canopy. High above the forest floor, where sunlight fractures into narrow blades and the air grows thinner, a presence moves almost invisibly between the trees. The harpy eagle does not announce itself with noise or speed. It exists in silence, suspended in a world of height and shadow, ruling a domain few predators can even enter. This is not an eagle of open skies and distant horizons. This is an eagle of walls, of vertical complexity, of an ecosystem stacked in layers where survival depends on precision rather than pursuit. The harpy eagle is among the largest and most powerful raptors on Earth, yet its greatness is not defined by size alone. It is defined by specialization so extreme that it borders on obsession. Every feather, every muscle, every behavioral instinct has been sculpted for one purpose: hunting in the dense, chaotic architecture of tropical rainforest canopy. Where other birds of prey struggle, the harpy eagle thrives. Its evolutionary story begins deep in the neotropics, in forests that have existed in some form for tens of millions of years. As South America evolved in isolation, its fauna followed a different trajectory from that of Africa or Eurasia. Mammals took strange forms, birds grew massive, and predators adapted not to open plains but to three-dimensional jungles. The harpy eagle emerged from this crucible as a response to abundance and obstruction at the same time. Prey was everywhere, but access was everything. Physically, the harpy eagle is a contradiction that somehow works. It possesses enormous strength wrapped in a body designed for maneuverability. Its wings are relatively short and broad, not built for soaring across continents, but for explosive power between trees. These wings allow it to rise vertically, break suddenly, and twist through branches without losing control. Its tail is long, acting as a rudder in midair, granting balance in spaces where a single miscalculation could mean broken bones or death. The head of the harpy eagle is crowned with a distinctive double crest of feathers that can be raised or lowered at will. When flattened, the eagle appears streamlined and calm. When raised, the crest transforms its silhouette into something almost mythical, an expression of alertness and dominance. Its eyes, forward-facing and piercing, are adapted for depth perception in low-light environments. Unlike raptors that rely on open daylight, the harpy eagle hunts in a world of filtered sun and shifting shadow, where vision must cut through leaves, movement, and deception. But it is the feet that truly define the harpy eagle. They are among the most formidable weapons in the avian world. Each talon is thick, curved, and sharp, with the rear talon often larger than that of a grizzly bear when measured tip to base. These claws are not designed merely to kill, they are designed to restrain, to grip, to overpower prey that can weigh as much as the eagle itself. Sloths, monkeys, coatis, and large arboreal mammals are not chased. They are seized, crushed, and removed from the canopy in a single decisive moment. Hunting behavior reflects an intelligence that goes beyond instinct. The harpy eagle does not patrol endlessly or waste energy on random flights. It perches silently for long periods, scanning its surroundings with minimal movement. When prey is detected, the attack is immediate and overwhelming. There is no prolonged pursuit. Speed matters, but surprise matters more. The forest does not forgive hesitation. Diet plays a critical role in shaping the harpy eagle's life strategy. Unlike many raptors that feed on small, abundant prey, the harpy eagle targets fewer but larger animals. This means hunts are less frequent, but success must be absolute. A failed strike costs energy, exposure, and opportunity. As a result, harpy eagles develop extraordinary patience. They wait, they observe, they calculate. Socially, the harpy eagle is solitary by nature, forming pairs only during the breeding season. These pairs are monogamous and long-term, sometimes remaining together for decades. Their bond is reinforced not through constant interaction, but through shared territory and coordinated roles. The rainforest is vast, but suitable nesting sites are rare. Massive emergent trees, rising above the canopy, are required to support nests that can reach several meters in diameter and weigh hundreds of kilograms. Reproduction in harpy eagles is slow and deliberate, reflecting the risks and demands of their environment. Typically, only one chick is raised every 2 to 3 years. While 2 eggs may be laid, only one offspring is usually allowed to survive. This is not cruelty, it is strategy. Raising a harpy eagle chick requires immense resources, constant protection, and years of parental investment. The chick grows slowly, learning to balance, grip, and eventually fly in a world where mistakes are fatal. During this prolonged upbringing, the young eagle remains dependent on its parents far longer than most birds. Even after fledging, it may rely on them for food and guidance for months, sometimes years. This extended learning period allows the young harpy eagle to master the complex skills required for survival in the canopy. Strength alone is not enough. Judgment is everything. Ecologically, the harpy eagle functions as a regulator of arboreal mammal populations. By preying on animals that spend most of their lives in trees, it influences feeding patterns, movement behaviors, and even forest regeneration. Fear itself becomes a force. Where harpy eagles hunt, prey species alter their routes, timing, and group dynamics. This ripple effect shapes the structure of the forest in subtle but powerful ways. Yet despite its dominance, the harpy eagle is not invulnerable. Its specialization, once its greatest strength, now exposes it to modern threats. Deforestation removes not only prey, but the towering trees required for nesting. Fragmented forests isolate pairs, reducing breeding success. Human fear and misunderstanding have led to persecution, as the eagle's size and power inspire awe but also suspicion. The harpy eagle does not adapt quickly to change. It was built for continuity, for ancient forests that stretched unbroken for thousands of kilometers. When those forests fall, the eagle has nowhere equivalent to go. Conservation efforts face a difficult challenge, protecting not just a species, but an entire vertical ecosystem. To encounter a harpy eagle in the wild is rare. To hear its call echo through the canopy is rarer still. It is a sound that does not beg for attention, but commands it. Deep, resonant, and unmistakably dominant, it reminds the forest that an apex presence still watches from above. The harpy eagle does not symbolize freedom in the way other eagles do. It symbolizes control, mastery, adaptation taken to its logical extreme. And this is only the beginning. As research expanded beyond anatomy and hunting behavior, scientists began to realize that the harpy eagle was not merely powerful, but deeply intelligent. Its cognitive abilities are shaped by an environment that demands constant interpretation rather than repetition. In the rainforest canopy, patterns rarely repeat themselves. Branches break, vines shift, prey routes change daily. An animal that relies on rigid instinct alone does not survive here. The harpy eagle reads complexity the way others read open space. Observations reveal problem-solving behavior rarely documented in birds of prey. Harpy eagles adjust hunting strategies depending on prey species, canopy density, and even time of day. They learn individual prey habits, tracking monkeys that travel predictable routes and sloths that rely on stillness as camouflage. This is not brute force predation. It is strategic dominance built on memory, anticipation, and timing. Human cultures living near harpy eagle territories noticed this intelligence long before science named it. Indigenous myths across Central and South America portray the harpy eagle not as a monster, but as a guardian spirit of the forest. In some traditions, it is believed to carry messages between the canopy and the sky, a mediator between worlds. Its immense size, silent flight, and commanding presence placed it beyond ordinary animals, closer to something ancestral and sacred. Yet myth did not protect it from fear. As human settlements expanded and forests shrank, the harpy eagle's presence became threatening rather than symbolic. Livestock losses, exaggerated stories, and misunderstanding fueled persecution. Eagles were shot, nests destroyed, and territories abandoned. The irony is brutal. The harpy eagle rarely targets anything connected to humans. Its prey belongs almost exclusively to the forest canopy. But size alone can turn awe into hostility. Biologically, the harpy eagle is poorly equipped to recover from rapid losses. Its reproductive rate is among the slowest of any bird of prey. One chick every few years means population recovery is measured in decades, not seasons. When a breeding pair is lost, the forest does not simply replace them. An entire hunting territory may remain empty for years, sometimes permanently. The loss of a harpy eagle pair is not just the loss of two animals. It is the collapse of a regulatory force. Arboreal mammals increase in number, overbrowse vegetation, and alter seed dispersal patterns. Forest structure subtly shifts. What disappears first is silence. What follows is imbalance. Modern conservation science now recognizes the harpy eagle as an indicator species. Where it thrives, the forest remains largely intact. Where it vanishes, fragmentation and ecological decay are already underway. Protecting the harpy eagle therefore means protecting vast, continuous tracts of rainforest, including the tallest emergent trees that most conservation plans once ignored. Captive breeding has shown limited success, but it is not a solution. The harpy eagle is not designed for confinement. Its muscle density, wing structure, and behavioral needs demand vertical space measured in hundreds of meters, not cages. True survival lies only in the wild, in forests allowed to function as living systems rather than resources. In recent years, community-based conservation has offered a fragile hope. When local populations are educated about the eagle's true behavior and ecological value, fear often gives way to pride. Some regions now protect nests as symbols of natural heritage. Children grow up learning that seeing a harpy eagle is not a threat, but a sign that their forest is still alive. There is something profoundly humbling about the harpy eagle's place in time. It did not evolve to dominate humans, nor to coexist closely with them. It evolved for a world of trees without edges, a sky broken only by leaves. Its struggle today is not against predators, but against disappearance itself. To watch a harpy eagle launch from a perch is to witness control power in its purest form. The wings open, the forest holds its breath, and gravity briefly loses authority. There is no waste, no drama, just execution. In that moment, the eagle becomes not a bird, not a predator, but a function of the forest itself. If the harpy eagle vanishes, it will not go quietly. Its absence will echo upward, outward, and downward through the ecosystem. The canopy will feel emptier. The forest will sound different. And humanity will lose yet another reminder that dominance without restraint destroys the very systems it depends on. The harpy eagle does not ask to be saved. It simply requires space, continuity, and respect. Whether it receives them will define the future of the rainforest more clearly than any statistic.